yung kilig kay Pengjun. Naramdaman ko yung kilig kay Pengjun. Medyo may kakaibang may kakaibang energy na pumasok doon. But before anything else, I want to honor you, Christine. I just want to thank you for making me a part of this activity that you have for your team. I am so delighted, and I really feel honored to be part of your activity, and thank you so much for allowing me to share whatever that I can share, and for seeing that gift that probably I have, kaya you decided to make me a part of this week's activity. And to all of you, good morning, Team Huddle. Thank you so much also for a very, very, very warm welcome. Yan, I love all the exclamation points. Honestly, guys, this kind of welcoming, this really warms me up. This really pumps me up. And I believe it's not just me. Everybody, kahit naman kayo, di ba, when you are being welcomed heartily, wholeheartedly, talagang parang nagkakaroon ka ng extra volt of energy, of electricity within your body. So parang mas lalo ka tuloy energetic at mas lalo ka tuloy pumped para ibigay yung best mo. Kung merong pang best sa best, I don't know what it is, but definitely that's what I'm hoping to share to all of you tonight. So you already know my topic, right? And I decided to title my talk, I am the essence of my self-growth to living a purpose-driven life. Because I want you guys to actually own it already. That's why yung word na I am, I highlighted it, and also the my or the my, I also highlighted it, so that the moment that, right at this moment that you are, hindi ko pa pala na-share yung screen ko, Christine, no? Hold. Paano ko ba ito i-share? Paano nga mag-share screen? Okay. Biglang, hindi alam. Alright. Okay, can you see my screen now, beautiful people of the world? Bakit ganun? Ano nakikita po ninyo?
Yes, we can see you.
Yeah, the PowerPoint, right? Nakikita nyo itong parang this PC downloads, may ganyan? Wala?
Wala po.
Wala. Okay. So those are just pampagulo pala sa aking view. Okay. Saglit lang po. Alam niyo naman, we live in a world wherein our patience is constantly being tested by this technology that we have, right? Yan. So as long as you can see my screen, tama ba? Okay naman po kayo din sa nakikita ninyo? Big enough yung PowerPoint in your, all right. Okay, that is perfect. I love that, guys. All right. So, as I was saying, I decided to title my talk, and actually it took me an hour, no, Christine, before I was able to provide the title to her. I decided to title it The Essence of My Self-Growth to Living a Purpose-Driven Life. And I used the word I am, kasi katulad nga ng na-mention ni Christine a while ago, I am is actually a very, very, very powerful word that you can use on a daily, or if you want, on a minute basis, because I am has its spiritual roots. Okay, if you're going to research about it, when God was asked for his name, he said, I am. That's why it became a very powerful word, and all the affirmations and declarations, it always starts with the word I am, and whatever adjective or even a verb probably that you're going to attach to it, it actually becomes a self-prophecy. Like when you say that I am beautiful today, no matter what's going to happen for that day, you are going to look beautiful because you already announce it to yourself and to the entire universe. Now the universe is going to bend to your own reality, and everybody who looks at you, for some reason, they just look at you and see that beauty. Kahit hindi ka pa nga naghilamos, probably, they're going to say na, nag-glow ka ngayon, may something in you. It's just because you made that affirmation already for yourself and you believe it with all your being, with all your soul. Now, everyone around you, that's what they all also see. And the essence of my self-growth to living a purpose-driven life, I want you to own it. And right now that you are looking at my PowerPoint presentation, this title, I want you to feel it really in your heart. Can you please close your eyes for a moment? Okay, just close your eyes for a moment and repeat this word with me. I am fantabulous. I am an amazing human being. I am magnificently, beautifully, fantabulously created for a purpose. I am loving myself and I am loving the version of myself today because this is my best version ever. Okay, unmute yourself, guys, and let me know how it feels. What did you feel while saying those words? Okay, unmute yourself and let me know.
Happy.
Yeah.
Inspired.
Nakaka-happy, right? Ang sarap ng pakiramdam. Nasasabi ninyo 'yan sa sarili ninyo, right? So, thank you so much for allowing me to do that with you guys because those are one of the things that I do on a daily basis, and I actually start my day with all those kind of affirmations. And in fact, I look in the mirror morning and tinitingnan ko talaga yung sarili ko kahit na hindi pa ako naghilamos, naligo, nag-shower, nag-toothbrush, whatsoever. And I always tell myself, ang ganda mo today. Because that is my self-talk. So it doesn't matter if para sa ibang tao hindi ako maganda because the most important thing is that maganda ako para sa sarili ko. Right? Because sino pa ba yung pupuri sa sarili ko kundi ako rin lang. So I always choose the words that I tell myself. So and then I follow it with a very deep meditation. So I know you guys are so excited to get started and probably you're curious, ano ba tong self-growth to living a purpose-driven life na to na sinasabi ni Ms. Joana? Okay? I have always believed in the power of personal development, guys, that among all, as in walang lahat ng klase ng investment na maiisip nyo right now, insurance, real estate, stocks, forex, business, okay? All of those investments na meron tayo, the most important, the worthiest of all investment that we could ever have or that we can ever pursue is actually investing in our self-growth. And the gains would always be limitless. As in, hindi na uubos and it's going to be forever with you. That's why I became part of Laurus. Ang ingay ng phone ko. I became part of Laurus Enterprises and I am just so happy that I am in this business of supporting individuals like you in your own self-growth journey. And for the record, actually, I started my personal development quite late na. I was already 28 or 29 at that time when I started. Yung talagang naging seryoso ako with my self-growth. But is it okay with you guys if I share a little bit of a backstory before we dig deeper into what I am supposed to share to you? Okay lang ba? Can you please let me know in the chat now? Can you please give me a yes? Yes. All right. Very good. Thank you so much, guys. So I grew up from squatters area and money has always been scarce. Lumaki ako sa isang mundo na hunger and chaos is the most normal thing for me. Dumating kami dun sa point na my mom and I, yung nanay ko, we had to eat panis na kanin. nahinugas naman niya, guys. Hindi naman talaga siya totally panis na kinain namin. But she had to wash it and recook the rice para lang makain kami. But it was already spoiled. As in, may amoy na siya. Medyo maasim na talaga siya kahit na niluto niya ulit. Okay? That's the level of poverty that I experienced in my life, among other things. And that's actually my turning point. I decided to look for a job at the time because I was already 18 years old. So I decided to support myself and help our family financially. So I became the breadwinner in our family. Kasi sobrang sakit para sa akin nang nakikita ko yung nanay ko na kumakain kami pareho ng panis ng kanin. Just the two of us, because at the time, our family, watak-watak kami noon eh. Yung siblings ko nasa iba't ibang mga lugar, ganyan. And I couldn't even dare to look at my mom kasi alam ko, she felt so defeated at that moment. Imagine guys, nanay ka, pinapakain mo yung anak mo ng panis na kanin. Anong mararamdaman mo? Di ba napakasakit? Because as a mom, as a parent, ang pinakagusto nating mangyari sa buhay ng anak natin, yung maibigay natin sa kanila yung the best. Sino sa inyo dito guys ang mother na or father na? Or kung hindi man, sino sa inyo yung breadwinner? Sino sa inyo yung tumutulong sa pamilya ninyo? Si Cha. Yes, okay. Father si Ron. All right, that's good. Yeah. So as a father, as a mother, right? Kaya kayo nagsusumikap sa buhay because what you want is to give the best life to your kids. However, papaano kung yung best life for you guys is panis na kanin at that moment? That is the best thing that you can provide to your children, to your kid. Ang sakit nun, di ba? So hindi ko matingnan yung mother ko at that time because I know how defeated she felt at that moment. Na-feel ko talaga na kinain ng nanay ko ng buong buo yung pride and ego niya as a woman, as a mom, as a human being, just to be able for us to survive at that moment. And that became my turning point. That became my fuel to take charge of my life. And I actually told myself, this is it. This would be the last time nakakain ng pamilya ko ng panis na kanin. Hindi na to mangyayari. And I decided to look for a job and support myself financially and also supported my family as well. So I looked for a job and I was able to get one naman. And because of hard work and friends and relatives who believe in me, while working, so I was juggling so many jobs. And normal for me 2 to 3 hours every day. That was so normal for me because mas importante sa akin na makapagharap ng pera. So I became the person who hustle a lot. I job a lot because money has been the most important factor for me that time. Dahil ayoko na nga bumalik kami doon sa kakain ulit kami ng panis na kanin or kailangan kaming magdil-dil ulit ng asin, literally, ng pamilya ko para lang makasurvive kami one more day. And because of the so many wonderful people that the universe brought into my life, I earned my degree and became a professional secondary teacher at age 25. So delayed ako sa pagtatapos ng college ko, but it didn't matter at all because I earned my degree through the hard work that I had and through the help of Daddy You. Daddy You for me is Daddy Universe, okay? And whenever I say Daddy You, that is Father God to me. So I don't know with you guys, whoever and whatever yung pinaniniwalaan ninyo na highest being for you, keep it in your heart. I am not here to encourage you or alam mo yun, para sabihin sa inyo na dapat ganitong God lang yung in-honor natin. I honor whoever and whatever God that you have because every time I talk about my own God, that is Father God for me, Daddy Universe for me. Okay, so at the time, and when I finished my job, when I finished my schooling, I got hired to become part of a government-owned corporation. And this time, ang laki na ng sweldo. Okay, the job involves numbers and I am not a numbers person, guys. As in, I suck in math. And also, my English that time, sobrang pangit talaga. Like, nagbubuntalan, nagbubugbugan yung subject-verb agreement ko. Ganun katindi, kapangit talaga yung English ko. But it was okay for me. I was able to finish my schooling and also got a really good job kahit na ganun kapangit yung English ko. However, I know that I would never accelerate in my career kung magiging complacent ako, kung magiging tawag dito, yung okay na yan mentality. Okay? So what I did, I enrolled to various trainings, and many of those trainings, hindi alam ng boss ko because it was not sponsored by my company. I paid for them. I enrolled to accounting for non-accountants. I enrolled to English for non-teachers, English for non-English speakers. I also enrolled to American English. Nag-enroll din ako sa business writing. Sobrang dami kong in-enrollan na trainings and seminars at that time, na 6 months yung mga duration, and the company didn't even know because I wanted it for myself, because I know that is the only way for me to become a better version of myself at that time. And all for me, kahit na sarili kong pera yung ginagamit ko, they are all worthy investment, because those trainings I paid for developed my communications and organizational skills. And because of that, I got promoted in my job so easily. And then there was also a time that I got introduced to a distribution business, MLM. Okay, I became a networker back then. And eventually I got introduced to the official Cash Flow 101 workshop here in the Philippines, facilitated by my now mentor and business partner, Jerome San. And because of that, I became one of the core leaders because of the communication and organization skills that I have. And on top of that, that opportunity to become part of the Cash Flow 101 workshop officially here in the Philippines actually honed my leadership, sales, and marketing. And I continue to evolve, and by enrolling to many trainings, as in paying, coming out from my pocket. Hindi ako umaasa sa group ko, hindi lang ako umaasa sa mentor ko, sa distribution business ko to provide the training for me. I really go out and look for trainings that would continue to help me grow and further increase my knowledge and my skills and develop wisdom inside of me, because I truly believe that investing in myself would be the worthiest of all, and ang makikinabang at the end of the day, it's going to be me. Okay? While I was working, gumagastos ako para sa sarili ko, and hindi ko sinasabi yun sa boss ko because in my mind, I'm not going to be part of this company forever. I knew already that I have a different path. But I was okay to invest in my trainings related para makatulong, para magawa ko ng mas maayos yung trabaho ko sa company. Why? Because as the company progresses, I progress too. Right? As the company continues to make money, I'm going to make a lot of money too. And that is my way of giving back to the company, to my bosses, to whoever owns the company. Kasi pinagkatiwalaan nila ako when they hired me. And the best way for me to give back to them is to actually become the best version of myself in my job. That's why I kept on attending trainings and seminars. Hindi ako naging complacent lang na antayin ko na lang kung ano ibibigay ni HR sa akin, kung ano yung bagay na training na akala ni HR okay na sa akin. No, that was not my mentality. Because for me to become the most productive person in the company and give back to the company, I have to really invest in my own self-growth as well. And because of that, I get invited to be part of Laurus Enterprises. And now, when the company expanded, I became the CEO of the company. And I am truly grateful for my business partners because of the trust that they have given me. And recently, I have just founded my own business, as in self-owned ko to. And it's called I Am Fantabulous Clothing Company, which has a bigger goal of making it into a house of fashion. What I have in mind is like a department store, a one-stop shop for all your fashion needs. And all of this, guys, it's all products of my own self-investment journey. So it was a very long journey. Madaming pera, madaming oras, madaming effort yung kinain niya for me. But it was personal development that made me who I am today and brought me to where I am right now. And that is what I want to impart and share to you tonight. how can you become the best, the fantabulous version of yourself so that you grow to your fullest potential and you can live your life according to your own purpose, not the purpose that the society told you, not the purpose that was embedded to you probably by your parents or by the people who loves you. They mean so well and they think na bagay sa'yo maging doktor, maging lawyer, bagay sa'yo maging sales agent kasi masyado kang madaldal, masyado kang makwento. But really, going deeper into yourself and realizing, okay, ano ba talaga yung gusto kong gawin and how can I become the most fantabulous version of myself so that I can truly live a purpose-driven life. Okay? Let's start. Okay. Nasobrahan. Sorry bumagal yata yung internet ko. Okay. So you know these people, guys? Do you know them? Are you familiar with them?
Yes.
Okay. Yes. Of course, I'm sure you know them because they are the most, they are the biggest people in the whole wide world, right? Parang wala yata, especially in your industry. These are the people that you also look up to. These are the people na binibigay nyo example whenever you talk to other people as well, especially when you're talking about investment, businesses, self-growth, right? Warren Buffett, Oprah, Mark Cuban, Ray Kroc. Okay, so what do you think? What do they have in common? Sa palagay ninyo? Can you please let me know in the chat? Meron ba? Meron bang makakahula? Okay, kung wala, I'll give it to you guys. Lifelong learner. Yes, thank you so much, Ron. Okay, yes, they are all lifelong learners. Okay? Yan. They read books, 100 pages a day, especially si Warren Buffett. Pag mabasa ninyo yung biography niya, talagang mahihiya ka kasi yung isang librong hawak mo, parang 1 year na yata sa'yo, nasa table mo. Hindi mo pa rin matapos-tapos, but for Ray Kroc, grabe, yung isang libro yata kaya niyang basahin na isang buong maghapon lang. Ganun siya kagaling magbasa at kabilis, okay? And they are all heavily invested in their personal development. That's why they are among the wealthiest in the world because they truly invested a lot in their own self-growth. Okay? Ayan. So, starting your journey to personal development is never going to be easy. Sinasabi ko na po yan sa inyo, especially if ngayon pa lang po ninyo narinig ang self-growth, ang professional development, ang personal growth. Okay, it's really going to be a tiresome journey for you guys because it's really going to take a lot of your time, a lot of your effort, and a lot of your money as well because it's an investment. Pag investment, wala naman yatang bigyan mo ka ng piso, bukas sobrang magaling ka na. Wala naman yatang ganon, right? So it will really eat a lot of your patience as well. But if you refuse to continuously grow yourself, you know what? You can never achieve your full potential. Or the worst thing is you will be stuck at whatever you are. Parang pagising mo, you just felt na what's next? You don't know anymore, right? You're already stuck. Parang kahapon you made one sale, today you made one sale, bukas sa susunod yung mga nakaraan, 0. Baka sa loob ng isang buwan, ilan lang yung na-close mo. So now you're stuck already and you don't know why. You're going into a loop. At hirap ka na yung gino-goal mo na makaklose ako ng 10 clients sa loob ng isang buwan. Bakit hanggang ngayon hindi mo pa rin siya magagawa? Hindi mo pa rin siya nagagawa. Okay? So, what is personal development? Okay. Yan. Personal development is anything that you do to help you achieve the truest and most fantabulous version of yourself. It also means being conscious of your own growth by constantly checking how you are improving your character and skills. And it is a lifelong process of self-improvement where you set your goals and list down action plans to make those goals achievable based on your desired timeline. Okay. These are my personal definitions, guys. So I collected a lot of definition related to self-growth and personal development. And out of those, what I got from Google, I created my own definition. And this is how I define it. And I believe that we can all agree to this, that as we move on with life, we are faced with a variety of circumstances, right? That forces us to adapt to them, because adapting to changes, diba? Change is the only constant thing in the world, and being adaptable to changes, yun talaga yung pinaka-key para mag-progress tayo sa buhay natin. Just like this pandemic, if we are committed to growing ourselves right now na nandito tayo sa pandemic, we can handle all the changes and challenges brought about by COVID-19. No matter kahit gaano pa kalaki yung effect ng pandemic na to sa kabuhayan natin, sa pamilya natin, or even sa sa maturity natin and sa emotions natin, right? We can enable ourselves to survive and thrive in any areas of our lives. And sa akin ang pinaka-importante, number one, myself, number one yan. Number two is my relationship with other people. Number three is my financial resources. So those are the most important. And when I talk about myself, kasama na po dyan yung self-growth ko, yung spiritual journey ko. That's why I do a lot of things. And then second na, yung mga tao sa paligid ko. And number three na, yung financial resources ko. Kasi truth be told, money can't, money won't make you happy, but money can buy your happiness, right? Diba, naniniwala tayo talaga dyan. Kasi kapag wala kang pera, kahit na gusto mong pumunta sa mall at mag-chill-chill lang, hindi ka man lang makabili ng milk tea kasi nga wala kang extra money, right? Ayan. So, okay. So why is it important? Yeah. So let's go back to the Maslow's hierarchy of needs. Familiar with this, right? Elementary tayo, na-cover natin to. And even until now that we are in this journey to self-growth, binabalikan pa rin natin to kasi we wanna see, nasa na ba ako kay Maslow's right now? Anong hierarchy na ba? Anong ladder na ba so far in my life yung na-achieve ko? Or yes, na-achieve ko, tama. Nasaan na akong level na nakatungtong right now? So we all start with physiological needs, and usually these are provided to us by our parents, by our guardians. And then yung safety needs. Ito, tayo na yung gagawa nito sa buhay natin. Pagdating ng safety needs, love and belongingness, darating yung point in time that we want to feel that we belong. Now you look for friends, you look for community where you are accepted, where you are fully embraced for who you truly are. Or maybe this is also the time na naghahanap ka na ng lifelong partner. You want to get married or you want to be in a relationship that is going to really fill your love with so much love, and that every day of your life, gigising ka with this person beside you, right? And moving forward, once you already have this love and belongingness need, dun ka na pupunta sa STEAM. Now you look for respect. You want to be respected. You want to be recognized for all your gifts and talents. You want to be in a certain status. Kung dati nagsimula ka lang as an admin sa company mo, right now, you want to elevate, you want to become a supervisor. Tapos na naging supervisor ka, you want to become a manager. Once na naging manager ka, now you want to become part of the executives of the company. Or maybe in the insurance agency, you now want to become an MDRT consistently. Right? Na hindi yung one-time chamba lang. Ngayon, last year, MDRT ka, ngayon nangangapa ka, you don't know anymore. Paano mo nagawa? Kasi nga, tsambahan lang yung naging process ng pagiging MDRT mo. But you don't have to make it a tsamba. Kasi all you have to do, focus on yourself, focus on your self-growth. Now, being an MDRT can be a consistent win for you, year in, year out. Then lastly, of course, self-actualization, wherein it's no longer about your own needs, but how can you how can you create an impact to other people? Doing insurance, selling insurance to other people. Probably nung nag-umpisa ka, ang pinaka number one reason mo, you want to provide for yourself. You want to have a stable income. Then, you also want to provide for your family. You want to help dun sa pangangailangan financially ng family mo. So kaya ka masigasig na nagbebenta, right? You keep on looking for prospects. You keep on talking to clients, hoping that you can sell 10 or more insurance policies on a monthly basis because meron kang target na income. Dahil ito yung makakatulong sa iyo to pay for all your bills, to eat out with your family, maybe go on a weekend vacation, kahit mapabatangas lang yan or kahit mapabagyo lang yan, okay? So you set a certain amount. And then, once na na-achieve mo na yung financial goal mo and you now become probably an MDRT, you're now asking yourself, what's next for me? And now you want to create an impact. Lumalabas ka, nakikipag-usap ka, nakikipag-set ka ng meeting with your clients, not because you want to make lots and lots of money, but because it now become a purpose for you. You now want people to understand how insurance is very important. Na pag may nangyari sa buhay nila, insurance can cover them, can support them. And it now become part of your purpose na you want to help a lot of people. You want them to also live the kind of life that you are living. So now, nag-hire ka, nagre-recruit ka ng mga tao na po pwede mong matrain who you can duplicate and have the success that you are now also enjoying for your life. So that is the part of self-actualization. So I want to ask you guys, nasan ka na ngayon kay Maslow's? Can you please let me know in the chat? Okay? Because each of us, we are all motivated by certain needs. Okay? And we move through the stages of life only when one level is satisfied. Yan. Kaya kapag pinagsasabay-sabay mo, kunwari, gusto mo ng love and belongingness, pero yung income mo hindi pa rin talaga stable. So kaya mapapansin mo, hindi nagiging harmonious yung relationship mo because you are in constant chase for money, right? So yung focus mo kasi sa paggawa ng pera. So hindi ka nagkakaroon ng attention right now or proper attention dun sa partner mo, maybe sa spouse mo or sa boyfriend and girlfriend mo. Hindi mo maibigay yan sa kanila because your focus right now is making a lot of money. But that time na marami ka ng pera, now, kayang-kaya mo na pagsabayin yung love kasi kaya mo nang i-manage yung time mo because you're no longer chasing for money. Nandun ka na sa point in your life na ready ka na talaga ibigay ng buong-buo, puso at kaluluwa mo doon sa kapartner mo. Okay? Because money is already a part of your being and you know whether you sleep, whether you are sleeping, whether you are playing, whether you are on vacation, money would continue to flow in because nasatisfy mo na, nagawa mo na yung kailangan mong gawin on that level para maging consistent, stable yung source of income mo. Okay? So, yan. On a personal level, yung stage na to, this is where you intentionally seek to become your most fantabulous version, okay? For you guys, kung this is the first time na narinig niyo yung fantabulous, that word is actually existing in the dictionary, okay? And I've been using it since 2007. And I embody the word talaga because fantabulous meant a lot. So it means being amazing, being awesome, being wonderful, being the best version of yourself, being a person full of integrity, being the loveliest person, right? So that's why I use the fantabulous word kasi it encompasses so many adjectives. I don't have to use maraming adjectives all the time. I just have to use the word fantabulous and it already meant a lot. Okay, yeah. So, so when you are satisfying your own needs based on the Maslow's hierarchy of needs, you become the most fantabulous version of yourself where you accept yourself, self-acceptance, not relying on how people around you are going to accept you, but how you are accepting your whole being. That is what self-growth can do for you. And you are driven by the desire to create a positive impact to the world around you. Or maybe on a professional and on a professional level naman, this means you've maximized your potential at work and you climb the corporate ladder. Or in your case, guys, for people in the insurance, you become an MDRT. So I'm not sure lang if there's something more higher than MDRT because yun lang yung pinakaalam ko so far. But if there's another level pa na mas mataas pa sa MDRT, then maybe that is the next level for you kasi na-achieve mo na yung MDRT consistently, right? Yan. Okay. Esteem. Okay. So si Christine, esteem. Si Cha, esteem. Okay. Yan. All right. Thank you so much, guys. So malapit na kayo sa self-actualization. I'm happy for you guys. Yan. Okay. So what are the benefits of personal development? Let's start with self-discovery. Okay. Self-discovery, simply put, this is where you place your attention because as we always hear, where you put your attention or where attention goes, energy flows. That's just how it works. So you start understanding who you are, your abilities, your beliefs, your characters, your values, and the purpose that you wish to fulfill. This is once you start on your journey to self-growth, magkakaroon ka na ng full awareness. Para mong ini-scan yung katawan mo, yung buong sarili mo from head to foot. Ano ba talaga yung importante sa akin? Ano ba talaga yung values ko? San ba talaga ako magaling? San ba ako mas mag-e-excel? Where can I put more value to other people? How can I serve more? Okay? How can I be on a constant state of gratitude, of appreciation, of joy, of love? So those are the kind of questions you now ask yourself. Hindi mo na tinatanong, may mako-close ba akong client mamaya? Paano ko kaya i-close tong si client na to? Ano kaya yung sasabihin ko? You're no longer worried about those kind of questions because you are now on a different level of your life wherein you become like a magnifying glass and you're looking at yourself, talagang tinitingnan mo yung tiniest detail about yourself and how you can really reach your full potential. Okay, so this is actually very vital to living an authentic life when you start your own self-awareness, because being true to yourself will give you inner peace, and at the same time, it would make your journey more enjoyable and you're not going to be anxious about the destination. Yung destination mo, kunwari, give me one sample in chat. Ano yung right now, what is that one thing that you want to achieve in your life? Kanina narinig ko si Christine na parang if you have the, di ba, parang if you're already living the life that you want, what are you going to do? So now, can you please type it in the chat right now? Ano yung bagay na gusto mo ma-achieve sa ngayon? Ngayon, ha? Ano po yan? Thank you so much, Ron, for typing it. Yan. Meron ba? Meron bang makakapag-share sa inyo? Travel again. Saan ka gusto mag-travel, Methis Jane? Okay? Kasi, guess what? Pag lumabas ka ng bahay mo ngayon, sumakay ka ng kotse mo, nag-travel ka na. That's what traveling is. Diba? So, anong klaseng travel? Okay. Travel again. Yes, travel to Switzerland. Thailand. So, you want to go back to Thailand. Very good. Okay. So, ngayon, Thailand yung pupuntahan mo. Alam mo kung ano yung mga kailangan mong gawin, diba? So, ano yung mga kailangan mong i-prepare? Money, yourself, your luggages, kailangan mong bumili ng ticket, kailangan mong mag-hotel, kailangan mong humanap ng accommodation. Everything is clear to you right now. Why? Kasi very clear ka rin. Na-discover mo na sa sarili mo. Alam mo kung ano yung gusto mo. So it's so easy for you to plan ahead and you don't get anxious doon sa destination mo because you know where you are going. You know that you're going to Switzerland. You know that you're going to Thailand. So babasahin mo na lahat, i-research mo na lahat ng information na meron si Switzerland, na meron si Thailand. What awaits you as a traveler, as a foreigner there. So that pagpunta mo doon, you become like a local. Hindi kayong traveler na pupunta ka doon, tsaka ka palang titingin ng mapa, tsaka ka palang maghahanap, saan ako kakain dito? Sino kayo pwede kong matanong? Saan kaya ako pupuntang hotel dito? Ano kaya yung mga activities na pwede kong gawin dito? No, you don't do that. Right? Because you discover everything that you want, everything that you need to know. So that is the benefit of self-growth to you. You discover yourself even further. Okay? Yeah. Next. Okay. Clarity. Alam naman natin to, di ba? Lagi talaga tayong binubugbog ng mga mentors natin ng clarity. Clear goals. Tinuturo pa nga sa atin yung SMART, right? Because clarity helps you find focus and direction. Decision-making becomes easier. It is easy for you to decide which of the tasks right now are going to be essential for you. Or baka nga, malalaman mo pa, out of this many to-dos na ginawa mo, what is that one activity that I can do right now, ipata-top priority ko siya, na kapag ginawa ko at na-accomplish ko to, it's going to create a ripple effect on the other task. Or maybe in your goal right now, you zero in one goal. What is that goal? Kunwari, di ba, gusto mo pumunta ng Switzerland. Anong kailangan mo pagpunta ng Switzerland? You need money. So you focus on making money. Because once you have the money, it will create a ripple effect. Now you can book the ticket to Switzerland. Now you can book the hotel. Now, pwede mo nang yayain yung spouse mo, yung parents mo, or whoever you want to go there with, di ba? Kasi you have the money. So what is that one task? What is that one goal? What is that one activity? Na kapag naging clear ka, na ito yung kailangan kong ma-accomplish, ito yung kailangan kong mangyari, magawa right now, it's going to create a ripple effect na that I don't have to worry about the other tasks because the most important task is already done. Ito nga yung sinasabi sa book na eat your frog first. Eat the frog first. Diba? Ito yun. Okay? And self-growth can help you with that. It's going to give you clarity because you know yourself right now. You know what is valuable to you, what is beneficial to you, what is important to you. Okay? Next. It also gives you grit because the person who endures no matter the odds or how uncomfortable. Okay? Kahit ang sikip naman dito, ang hirap naman dito, but definitely because of your own grit that you develop as you are journeying in your own self-growth, you would surely win. Kahit napaka-uncomfortable ng situation mo right now because those who succeed are the ones who persists always. Kahit na ikaw yung pinakamatalinong tao sa room o sa buong mundo, ikaw yung pinakamagandang tao sa buong mundo, but if you don't persist, you don't do something, you don't take action, you're not a gritty person, right? Hindi ka naging resilient, nothing is going to happen. Maganda ka lang, matalino ka lang, but you don't have the result that you want in your life. Okay? It's not going to it can bring you to some place, but you can be stuck. But with self-growth, when you start with your self-growth, you develop your mental muscle, your emotional muscle, you become more connected to your own spirituality and you know yourself better. So now you become resilient, you become persistent, you became also courageous. Yeah. Because growth is only possible when you move from your comfort zone to your courage zone. We all know that, right? And we know that when we need to change something in our lives, we need courage, yung pinaka-importante, 'di ba? When we want something to change in our lives, it's what we truly need. Courage to speak, courage to ask, courage to love, courage to forgive yourself and other people, courage to go after what you always wanted to have, right? Mapapera man yan, maparelasyon man yan, mapanegosyo mo man yan, or kahit na healthier mind and body, it's always go back to courage. And you can develop that through your self-growth investment. And then, of course, definitely, as you are journeying to self-growth, you are going to develop new skills because that is the most beautiful thing about personal development. You can discover skills that you might not be aware of. Suddenly, na-realize mo, marunong pala ako kumanta. And because nagkaroon ka na ng courage, now you can sing in front of other people. Hindi ka na sa banyo lang kumakanta. Or marunong pala ako sumayaw. Now you can do TikTok videos. Diba? Yung pagsasayaw mo sa TikTok, it's not just to entertain, but probably to educate. Sinasabayan mo lang ng sayaw para it makes it more engaging. Lalo na kung ang target market mo are the younger ones. Right? So, you now attract this kind of people just because you discover in yourself, marunong naman pala akong sumabay sa sayaw, kaya ko naman palang itempo yung paa ko. Or probably, kaya ko naman palang mag-public speaking. Kasi kung kaya ko ma-close tong si client na to, di ba? And I was able to close 10 clients sa loob ng isang buwan, kaya ko naman pala yung pinapagawa ni Miss Christine sa akin. Next time ako na yung resource speaker. I'm going to be in front of everybody delivering my own topic. Kasi kaya ko naman yan eh. Na-develop mo na kasi yan. Okay? Yan. Or baka meron ka palang entrepreneurial mind without you knowing it. Just like me. Who would have thought na marunong pala ako magnegosyo? I didn't know until I started my journey to self-growth. Okay? And definitely, last benefit, more income. Given na yan. Money would automatically flow in whether you like money or not. But if you don't like money, I don't mind. Give it to me. I want more money. Okay? Share it to me, guys. Kung ayaw nyo ng pera, ayaw nyo ng limpak-limpak na pera na nagsishower sa inyo, share it to me. I am an excellent receiver. Di ba, Christine? We are an excellent receiver. So give it to us. Okay? So, because as we develop ourselves, yung skill mo, na-develop mo, right? You become a better person. Now, people are more draw in. Nakikita nila yung potential mo. Mas marami kang nako-close na sales. Mas maraming nag-i-invite sa'yo. And right now, hindi ka na pro bono. People are willing to pay for your personal, for your public speaking skills. They want you now to talk to a bigger stage, probably. And they're willing to pay for you. Gastusan ka, i-travel ka. Sagot na nila yung ano mo. Sagot na nila yung travel mo to Thailand para saglit yung phone ko laging ganito. Yung energy kasi sumasabog dito sa bahay ko. Kaya yung phone ko, ganyan. Ayan. Laging ganyan nagsasalita yung phone ko on its own. Ayan. So, let me share to you a little bit. So, okay guys. So far, dun sa mga benefits na pinakita ko sa inyo, ano dun yung pinaka gusto ninyo na ma-achieve ninyo once you start your own journey to self-growth? Or maybe you're starting right now because you are here in this training with Christine. So that is an indication that you are already started, that you have already started, and not just started, but you are already embracing the power of self-growth in your life. Pero ano yung pinaka nagugustuhan ninyo na makuha ninyo out of, yes, we receive more income. Okay, who else? Ano pa yung gusto ninyo? Yan. Ako pinaka gusto ko talaga, so sa ngayon sa journey ko, self-awareness, because now I'm in my journey wherein I am really connecting to my higher self. So I naka-enroll ako sa isang masterclass right now, and I'm going deeper with how I connect with myself and with how I connect with my own creator. Agree. More income. Same. More income. Okay. Very good. Yeah. So I'm happy for you guys because more income, that would be a given. So receive it. It's going to happen. Okay? Actually, guys, pag pumikit ka right now, nandiyan na yung pera. Andiyan na yung pera. Okay? Pumikit ka right now, hold it in your heart. and then think of the money na nasa loob na ng bank account mo or kung saan mo man siya gustong ilagay. Pera lang, wag mo lang siya ilagay sa alkansya kasi kapag alkansya, limited yung mailalagay mong amount. Okay? Maybe sa GCash mo, sa BDO mo, sa Union Bank mo. And then hold it in your heart and then pikit ka. What do you feel? Do it right now. Close your eyes. Okay? Close your eyes. And then, can you unmute yourself, guys? Unmute yourself. And then shout out now, how much money do you want to have? How much money are you visualizing to have in your bank account? Unmute yourselves. Huh?
Million.
50
Twen-
million.
1 million in bank.
1 million.
1
50
million.
million. Tama ba? May
Million.
narinig akong 50 million? Okay, who else?
100 million.
100 million. Okay, now close your eyes. And then, see with your mind's eye that 1 million, that 100 million, that 10 million, that 50 million that you want to have. Nakikita mo na ba siya? Nakikita mo na ba? Na-open mo na ba yung app mo ng BDO, ng Union Bank? Or probably BPI, Metro Bank? Nakikita mo na ba kung gaano kadami yung zeros na nakikita mo na nandiyan na pumasok sa account mo? What are you feeling? Kasi ako kitang-kita ko na yung 50 million ko. And what do you feel? And I'm loving all your smile. Let me know. What are you feeling right now while you're seeing all those money na nasa bank account mo na ngayon?
Happy, fulfilled.
Yes, because you know what, guys? The magic is in the feeling. You don't have to physically see it. You just have to feel it. And the moment that you feel it, it's vibrational. Everything is energy. So now it's yours. That 100 million, that 1 million, that 10 million, it's totally yours. Daddy, you already gave it to you. Okay? Magmamanifest na yan soon in the physical world. Magagastos mo na yan, magagamit mo na yan, mabibili mo na yung bahay, yung lupa, yung kotse, yung travel na gusto mo. Okay? But now, it's already there. Just feel it in your heart. Okay? Because the magic is in the feeling. All right? Yeah, and thank you so much for joining me in that. Guys, I love doing that. Whenever I want to, there's something that I want in my life, all I have to do is to close my eyes, put my hand in my heart, and then feel my heart, and then nakikita ko na kaagad ano yung minamanifest ko. Like this one, this talk. Right now, na-manifest ko na to kung paano tayo mag-interact, nakita ko na siya lahat. Okay, the energy that we have, the energy that we're sharing with one another, it already happened in my mind. So ngayon, nagmamanifest na siya in my physical world. Okay, so yeah, so these are some of my treasured gains, guys, that I want to share to you. Okay, yeah, so these are some of the benefits of my own self-growth, of ito yung lahat ng investments, lahat ng pera, pawis, pagod, na puyat na ginawa ko at ininvest ko sa self-growth ko, binalik na sa akin lahat ni Daddy Universe yon. And some of them are, of course, the picture in the left na nakikita ninyo, that is my honey, my husband, okay? And the picture on the other side naman, that is my Laurus family. Because self-growth, you would develop self-love. You would really appreciate yourself, and you're going to really love yourself in the journey, okay? And self-love is actually a product of my continuous effort to grow. And because I have a better understanding of myself, my ability to create, to grow, and to fulfill my highest potential, okay? Now, I'm able to attract the kind of love and the kind of relationship that I want for myself and maintain a true and deeper relationship. Because at the end of the day, it's not just about being in a relationship with someone or with other people. itatanong mo din sa sarili mo, are they meaningful? Gaano ba kalalim yung relasyon ko sa pamilya ko? Gaano ba kalalim yung relasyon ko sa asawa ko, sa anak ko, sa magulang ko, sa mga kapatid ko? Because all of us, we are in a relationship. Bata pa lang tayo, meron na tayong relasyon. But how are you maintaining it? Are you even talking to them? Are you even comfortable talking to them about your growth, about your goals, about the things that you want to achieve in your life? Pag kayo bang mag-asawa, nag-uusap ba kayo ng mga bagay na ginawa ninyo? Nag-e-enjoy ba kayong mag-usap? Or baka kayo yung tipo ng tao na pag nagkita kayo after a very long day, parang wala lang. Oy, parang barkada. Oy, main ka na? Diyan may kanin pa dyan, may ulam pa dyan, kunin mo sa ref. Okay? Diba? You don't want that. You want to be with your spouse. You want to share that energetic, lovely vibe with your husband, with your wife, na as if kaka-date pa lang ninyo kahapon pa lang kayo nagkakilala, at ngayon, talagang getting to know each other pa rin kayo, at yung kilig mo, sumasabog. Hindi lang ikaw, pati yung partner mo. And that can happen once you start growing yourself, because now you become more loving because you are loving yourself. It all starts with you. Everything starts with you. You attract who you are, not what you are. Okay? Ayan. So, in the absence of self-love, guys, you could be in a very unhealthy relationship. Kasi always remember, like a mug, right? Like the cup. So, dapat overflowing ka ng love para sa sarili mo. Overflowing ka ng respect, self-compassion, self-forgiveness, self-empathy, okay? Self-love. Because the only time that you will be able to give love, empathy, compassion, and be able to forgive others when you have done it for yourself, and when your cup for yourself is already overflowing. Okay? Hindi yung kulang na nga yung laman ng baso mo, kuha ka pa ng kuha until dumating yung time, empty na yung baso mo. At magtataka ka, bakit kaya ako pagod na? Bakit kaya wala na ako maibigay? Tapos darating ka pa dun sa point na hingi pa sila ng hingi sa'yo. What happens now? Naninigaw ka na. Nakikita mo pa lang yung mukha ng asawa mo, ng nanay at tatay mo, isip mo, hihingi na naman ng pera tong mga to. Galit ka na kagad, right? Just because you feel so burnt out, you are already empty because you didn't prioritize yourself in the process. But when you are coming from an overflowing cup, whoever asks from you, you're generously giving because you know you always have your own cup just for you. Because what you are giving, it's coming from the overflow. Eto sa akin lang to. Lahat ng excess ko, yan yun sa inyo. And this is for me. This is sacred. And you feel good about yourself, and you feel good on how you treat other people as well. Okay? Yeah. Also, I become the CEO and co-owner of Laurus Enterprises. I also became the Chief Managing Director of Empower Magazine by Laurus Enterprises. So I was able to publish 2 magazines. Yeah, so we're featuring Filipinos who made a lot of great contributions to the Philippines, and it's really a magazine for people like you who are already in the journey of self-growth. Yeah. And I have just recently established my own clothing company, which will soon become a house of fashion. I am Fantabulous Clothing Company. So I do live selling on a weekly basis, and sobrang masaya, nakikipag-interact ako sa mga tao, and because of that, I'm able to spark hope and joy. Nagagawa ko yung purpose ko, plus at the same time, I inspire and empower one clothing at a time. Yan, because of the business that I have. Okay. Yan. I also became a speaker, a trainer, and a host because of my self-growth, because I truly invested a lot in my self-growth. I became a speaker. Di ba naalala nyo, sabi ko sa inyo, nagbubuntalan yung subject-verb agreement ko before. Now, I became a speaker. Kahit at one point in my life, hindi nag-a-agree yung statement ko with one another. Okay? At talagang sasakit yung ulo ng English teacher ko. Ano ba naman tong word? Ano ba naman statement to ng estudyante ko na to? Parang hindi ko yata to naturuan sa loob ng isang taon. Bakit ganito mag-English? But I became a speaker. I have my own program and I am hosting several events. And the last event, as mentioned by Christine, it's an international event attended by people from all over the world, from other countries. Yan. Yan. And I also worked and interacted with some of the world's best, like, you know him, Robert Kiyosaki, ang pinakagwapong Matthew Hussey, Mary Buffett, Gary Vaynerchuk, Chris Gardner, yung favorite mentor ko in the whole wide world, si Blair Singer, si Peng Joon, na may kilig si Christine, si Andrew Matthews. Yeah, and so I work with them. I was able to not only, alam mo yan, hindi ako pumunta doon para lang magpa-selfie. Tapos it's just going to be few minutes. As in, I work with them. I interacted with them. I planned with them. Because I'm the one who brought them here in the Philippines. So ako yung nagpaplano kung paano sila dito sa Pilipinas during their event and prior their event. So I really established good relationship with all these people. So it's not just selfie moment lang. Okay? Ayan, I've also established several communities within the Laurus enterprises, and I brought in thousands of people in our events year in, year out. We do events na 1,800, 1,500, 1,000 participants. The smallest events namin, we have 100, and I'm able to do that because of my journey to self-growth. Okay? So, having said that, maybe in your life right now, yes, you have started with your self-growth. But maybe the question in your mind is, how would I know na kailangan ko na pala talaga siyang seryosohin? Because believe me guys, few months ago, I came to a point where I was also questioning myself, what's next for me? So I went back to my self-growth. And that's why I've enrolled to a different program right now na more on deeper study talaga siya ng true self ko, to get to know my true self and also to connect with my higher self and with my creator. So I gone deeper with my studies of meditation. That's the latest investment that I did for myself because ongoing pa rin siya. And it's a lifelong journey. It's a never-ending journey and I love it. Okay? But few months ago, I was asking myself and I was in this. Itong signs na ibibigay ko sa inyo guys, probably baka na-encounter nyo na rin to. And if ever, okay, this is the sign for you that you really have to start prioritizing, as in top priority. Okay, self-growth, business. Or maybe self-growth, family, business. Whatever the other priorities are, your priority should be right now you and your growth. Okay? So these are the signs. You're dragging yourself out of bed every morning and you're going to work or business that you feel like you're going to a war. Parang ang gulo ng pakiramdam mo, chaotic. You're restless. You cannot focus. Okay? Tapos ang bigat-bigat ng pakiramdam mo, yung gigising ka, ay, team huddle na naman, si Miss Christine, panay na naman ng PM, ano ba yan? And you come here to the Zoom, not because you wanted, but ayaw mo lang ma-minusan ka ng points or ma-call out ka probably. So kahit na 10 a.m. ang call time, bumangon ka 9:55 at humarap ka sa Zoom, di ka man lang nag-toothbrush, girl or boy. Diba? Parang, okay, let's do this. Team huddle. Hey, okay? That's what you do. You're dragging yourself. You're not motivated. You're not happily doing what you are supposed to be doing happily. Right? A Zoom meeting. Okay, patawag. Ang time, 5 p.m. 4:50, anong ginagawa mo? Nagni-Netflix ka pa? At papasok ka lang sa Zoom 4:55. Tapos nagka-problema pa talaga yung Zoom mo. So ngayon, hindi ka nakapag-start. Right? Tapos ayaw mo mag-turn on ng video. Kasi, hindi ka man lang nakapag-suklay. Hindi ka man lang nakapag-powder man lang dyan. At nakapajama ka pa talaga. Okay? So ngayon, chat ka ng chat, kinukulit ka, open video. Sagot ka ng sagot. Sorry po, mahina internet ko, hindi po kaya naka-mobile data, but you're just making it an excuse. Okay? Because it feels like that you're not motivated anymore. Okay? You're drifting through life and you're just going through the motions and you can figure out what you really want to do in life. Okay? Ngayon gusto mo, G na G ka. Let's go, Miss Christine. Katatapos lang ng team huddle eh. Let's go, Miss Christine. Tatawag ako ng clients. 10 calls today. 10 calls. Out of the 10 calls, I have to make 3 appointments. Okay, G, G, G. Pagdating ng Monday, kasi nag-Sunday. Siyempre, pahinga muna ako. Sunday eh. Okay? Relax muna ako. Pagdating ng Monday, ano yung gagawin ko? 10 calls, no? Parang hirap. Kung ba kailangan ng 10 calls? Okay lang naman kahit hindi ako maka-10 sales ngayong month na to eh. Kasi kahit na 1 sale lang, may pambayad na ako ng kuryente, bayad na yung apartment ko. Pwede na yun? Ba't pa kasi ako nandito? Ano ba kasing ginagawa ko dito? So now you wait for another team huddle so that you will be re-energized. Ginawa mo ng charger yung team huddle mo. Ginawa mo ng charger yung mentor mo. Sa kanya ka na lang kumukuha ng energy na masishare niya sa'yo. Pero once hindi na kayo magkasama, once hindi na kayo magkausap, lutoy-toy ka na naman. Lost ka na naman. You don't know what to do anymore. Nawala na naman yung sense of purpose mo. Nawala na naman yung sense of urgency mo. So you're just drifting through life. Okay? And you cannot decide whether this is really the one thing that you want for yourself. That's why, maybe, for the longest time, hindi ka maging MDRT kasi kahit ikaw, on and off ka sa decision mo. On ka ngayon, off ka mamaya, on ka na naman. Depende na lang kung ano yung mood mo. Okay? You easily get irritated with things or people even when they used to be your source of joy. Dati, kilig na kilig ka sa asawa mo. Pag nakita mo yung asawa mo, hi, ang ganda talaga ng asawa ko. Ang gwapa talaga ng asawa ko. Or maybe yung kids mo, ang cute-cute talaga ng mga anak ko. Oh my gosh. And then, pinupupog mo sila ng halik. Ngayon, papalapit pa lang sila sa'yo, nakakunot na yung noo mo. Ano na naman? Ano naman kailangan mo? Bakit? Okay? You become irritated, agitated, and you're throwing out this kind of energy na hindi maganda for everybody. And you're not even aware. Kasi nasabi ng asawa mo, bakit ka ba ganyan? Ano, bakit ako ganito? Ano problema mo? Wala naman nagbago sa akin. Ganito naman talaga ako na pangasawa mo, ganito ako eh. Ba't ako kailangan magbago? Aww, diba? Or maybe there are some other conversations na mas ikaw lang yung nakakaalam sa sarili mo, but you get what I mean, right? Tama ba? So, if ever that happens to you guys, okay, this is the time for you to really prioritize your self-growth. Okay? Nakakatuwa, maybe yung mga conversations sa ganyan, nangingiti-ngiti tayo, natatawa-tawa tayo, maybe because it happened at one point in your life, nangyari sa'yo. But beyond the smile, guys, okay, what I want you to understand is that it's already a sign. If you cannot find joy in what you're doing, if you cannot find contentment, and you're not peaceful and harmonious in whatever it is that you are pursuing right now, then maybe it's time for you to pause, assess yourself, and start journeying on your own self-growth. Saan ka ba nagkukulang? Ano ba yung kailangan mong galingan ngayon? Probably yung self-growth mo related to skills. Kahit na anong tawag mo, wala kang ma-close. Walang nakikipag-set up sa'yo, then maybe it's time for you to start more on. Post ka ng post sa page mo. Meron ka pang ang dami mo ng accounts na ginawa. Pero wala man lang 5 na nagla-like at wala man lang nagko-comment. Wala man lang nagre-respond. Then maybe it's time for you to work on your marketing skills. Or every time you talk to people, nabubulol ka, tapos nagja-jumble yung words in your mind. You cannot create one coherent statement. Ang dami mong gustong sabihin in your mind, ang perfect. Pero once na nag-start ka na magsalita, gibberish na siya. kahit ikaw hindi mo na maintindihan kung ano yung sinasabi, hindi mo na rin alam kung saan patungo yung statement mo, then maybe it's time for you to work on your public speaking. Time for you to study kung paano ka mas magiging fluent in talking to other people. Or maybe, for some reason, every time that you meet with people, it's going to end not on a very high note. Tapos lagi kang detached. Parang yung kausap mo, hindi nagko-connect sa'yo. Minsan nangyayari yan, diba? Ako before. May mga nakakausap ako na for some reason hindi nagko-connect sa akin. So I work on my people skills. How can I connect to people? How can I make them understand na ito yung mission ko, ito yung message ko, and ito yung binibenta ko sa kanila tong product na to because it's going to benefit them in the long run. And it's not just for me to benefit, actually. So I work on my people skills. I learn how to connect to people. I learn how to be friends with people, even if it's just the first time that we met. So that's part of my self-growth journey as well, right? Maybe in your mind right now is that, Joanna, I'm not really sure if I need to prioritize personal development. Okay, kasi mukhang okay naman ako. Okay? Kumikita naman ako, may pumapasok naman na income, may nako-close din naman ako, MDRT na rin naman ako. Okay? Tsaka mas may importante kasi paglalakga ka ng pera Okay, but if you ever encounter any of the signs, then I'm telling you, it's time for you to prioritize your self-growth right now. Because investing in your own personal development, it's not something that would normally come up in your everyday conversation with people. Hindi ka naman yung bigla ka na lang, alam mo, kailangan ko yatang pag-aralan ngayon yung marketing skills ko. Wala namang ganyan, diba? Lalo na kapag ang kasama natin, pamilya natin. We don't often talk those kind of things, diba? But, things can happen to you. Things are going to drastically change for you once you realize na this is what's missing right now and this is what I needed in my life right now. Be it for your health, be it for your money, be it for your relationship, and most importantly, be it for your self-relationship. And the only answer to that is self-growth. Invest in your own self-growth. Wag kang magtiyaga at wag kang makontento dun sa mga trainings na nakukuha mo from your team, from Christine, from the people that you hear. Really invest time and effort. Right now, kunwari, you have access to Christine. Si Christine, she's a really good person, really good leader, right? She's a really good mentor. Tanungin mo siya one time, Miss Christine, available ka po ba ng ganitong time? Can I treat you for coffee? I just want to sit down with you po. Kausapin mo siya. Tanungin mo siya ng mga bagay na gusto mong malaman from her. If she is the person na you want na gusto mong mag-mentor talaga sa'yo. Kasi hinahangaan mo siya. Okay? Sit down with her. Ask her. And ask her the questions that can really help you. Paano ka po ba napunta dyan? Ano po ba yung mga ginawa mo? Ano po ba yung mga challenges mo? Paano mo po on a daily basis po, ano yung mga activities mo? Ano po yung mga habits mo? Kasi gusto ko po maging katulad mo Gusto ko po yung result na meron ka. Nakikita ko po kasi kung ano yung meron ka, and those are the kind of results that I want for myself. Right? Yan. Yan. So what's next for you? Nasabi ko na. Tanungin niya na si Christine, makipag-unahan na kayo. Kailan po kayo available? Christine, mukhang marami-rami kang coffee na darating. Okay. Yan. So, all big things come from small beginnings. Right now, you have started. So this is a really good step for you guys that you are attending Team Huddle. And I hope that you attend it on a regular basis. Kung mahina yung internet mo, alam mo naman na mahina yung internet mo, humanap ka ng lugar na may malakas na internet para hindi mo mamiss out. And don't rely on Team Replay. Okay, because I'm telling you guys, if you are part of the Team Replay, what you are missing is actually the energy that everybody in the room is sharing with one another, because there is power in numbers, right? Yung energy na ini-inject mo at ng mga kasama mo while you are in front of Zoom right now, it affects you. So even if we're 1,000 miles away, you're going to feel it, and that's going to support you and energize you for the rest of the week until the next team huddle happens. So kung mahina yung internet, alam mo naman na mahina yung internet, hanap ka na ng lugar kung saan mas malakas yung kasi nga hindi ka nakasala dun sa team huddle replay, right? So all big things, they always come from small beginnings. Do a self-assessment right now. Who do you really want to be and why? Ito ba talaga yung gusto mo? Ito ba talaga yung journey for you? Is this what you really want to do? Is this where your soul is going to shine? Is this where you can provide more value? Ano ba talaga yung gusto ko? Gusto ko ba talagang pumunta ng Thailand for myself? O dahil ito yung gusto ng asawa ko, gusto ng parents ko? Gusto ko ba talagang maging MDRT because this is what my mentor wants me to, or because this is what I really want for myself? Okay? Start small, read a book. Maybe start with one book, okay? Ako, I would highly recommend, may mga pwede ako i-recommend sa inyo guys if you want to start loving yourself, understanding yourself, Mastery of Self-Love by Don Miguel Ruiz. That is a very important book. Also read, if you want to have an abundant mindset, start having an abundant mindset. Go for Abundance by Lisa Coles. If you want to be the best leader, kahit na isa pa lang yung tao na meron ka right now, Buddha and the Badass by Veshan Lakiani. And of course, nandun yung mga regulars. Think and Grow Rich, Secrets of the Millionaire Mind. There's a lot of books that you can dig deep into. Right now, meron akong binabasa, How to Never Diet Forever. So it's a local book authored by my friend Clara Herrera. And it's a really nice book because the principles embedded there, it's not just about me not doing diets anymore, but really making me understand ano ba yung pwede kong gawin at paano ko siya ma-achieve talaga na hindi ako tataba papayat, or magiging habit na lang na, okay, kasi next month magbabaraka yung buong team, so I wanna look sexy, I wanna look gorgeous in my swimsuit, kailangan magpapayat na ako ngayon. What if you can be gorgeous and payat forever? Na hindi ka nagbabaloon, lalaki, liliit. Yan, so that's a really good book that I can recommend to you. And there's a lot of books. So Christine, just message me for the books that I have, ayan, na highly recommended ko that I truly love, guys, na I can read over and over and over again. And that really supported me in my self-growth. So right now, wala kang masyadong perang extra para magbayad ng trainings and seminars, start small, read a book. And marami yung mga biblio, book sale, ang dami mga libro doon. Mag-ano ka lang, talagang tsatsagain mo lang. And then also, ask for friends na hindi na nila kailangan yung mga libro. Baka may mga gusto magbenta, bilhin mo na yung libro nila. So mas makakamura ka. Okay, and then also, as I mentioned, talk to a trusted friend or find a coach and mentor. If that trusted friend for you, or that mentor for you is Christine, probably, then ask her out for a coffee, for a dinner. Because yung ibabayad mo sa dinner niya, that's going to be an investment for yourself. Because promise, I'm telling you, there's so much more that you can discover from the person once you talk to them. Na one-on-one, na para kayo nagko-coffee lang, na relax mode lang, na tinatanggal niya yung mentor hat niya, tinatanggal niya yung trainer hat niya, and you're just be there with one another, being fully present and just talking about life. Ang dami mong marirealize na, nangyari din pala sa'yo yun. Oh my gosh, ganun pa pala yung ginawa mo. Alam mo, nangyari rin kasi sa akin yan eh. So tama rin naman pala yung ginawa ko, no? Now it empowers you. So now you're going to realize, ito si Miss Christine, no? Ang dami rin pala niyang pet peeves just like me. And yet, she's very successful. So, yung success na meron siya, kayang-kaya ko rin yun. Kasi wala naman pala kaming pinagkaiba talaga. We're both extraordinary people who can make extraordinary results in our lives because we choose to be extraordinary and we choose to be fantabulous, right? And you can enroll to events that are centered around personal development. Sobrang madami yan, guys. Mag-Google lang kayo or punta kayo sa Laurus Enterprises because from time to time, we do events. Okay? Ayan, so self-promotion na po yan. Yan. Or punta po kayo sa live selling ko. Minsan may mga wisdom, may mga nuggets of wisdom ako na sinishare doon. Or be part of the Laurus PH family. Look for a community that's really going to support your growth. And that is really very, very important, right? Because talagang nakakahawa yung, everything around us is made up of energy. So, kung kukuha ka na rin lang naman ng energy ng iba, ano bang klaseng energy yung gusto mong mapunta sa'yo? Yung energy na slow, energy na patang-pata, very weak. Kamusta ka today, Christine? Okay naman, Miss Jo. I'm doing good. Sure ka? Good ka? Parang hindi naman, 'di ba? Or do you want to be with the energy of somebody na, ay, good, Miss Jo, oh my gosh, you know what, something happened kanina. Grabe, alam mo ba yung isang tinetrain ko, she was able to close 5 sales. Kasi pumunta siya dito sa isang company, she was supposed to talk to one person lang, pero dahil sobrang ganda ng energy niya, yung iba nakinig na rin sa kanya. Hindi naman nakaset, nakikinig. Tapos towards the end, lahat sila nag-sign na rin ng form at malapit na po silang magbayad ng policy. My goodness. What kind of energy do you want to absorb right now? Diba? The first one or the second one? Of course, the second one. The one with the highest energy always wins. You attract that and you can be that kind of person. Don't be the person na nanghihingi lang ng energy sa iba. Be the person who also gives away wonderful energy. Don't be an energy vampire and don't be an energy sucker. Be an energy giver. Be in the space na ikaw mismo, overflowing ka with so much fantabulous energy in you that you give it away freely to other people, but you have so much more reserved just for you. And guess what? You're going to magnetize, attract the same kind of people. Lalo ka ngayon ma-energize at lalong hindi ka mauubusan kasi unknowingly, people are also giving you the same frequency, the same kind of energy. Okay? So be in a community like that. And thank you very much. And that ends my sharing to you guys. And I hope you pick up something from that more than 1 hour talk.
Yan. So, palakpakan naman natin si Miss Jo. So, kindly type naman emoticons na heart sa chat box. Yan. Kasi nga self-love, dahil punong-puno si Miss Jo, mas marami siyang mga naibigay sa atin. So, di ba naramdaman naman natin yung kanyang passion, right? So, kindly type exclamation point. Kung ramdam na ramdam ninyo, tumatago sa screen ang energy ni Miss Jo. Kindly type exclamation point. Kasi dito sa Pasay, from Pasig, tumatagos ang energy ni Miss Jo.
Sobrang lakas ng ulan.
Sobrang
lakas ng ulan bigla.
Oo, di ba? So,
yes.
so syempre, one way to honor Miss Jo for her time and energy and passion na binigay niya sa atin is, of course, to honor her. To shower her with affirmations by using the words, the greatness I see in you is, and also I honor you for. And then you can also share one thing, or pinaka-favorite mo na natutunan today. So let's bless Miss Jo kasi alam kong very busy person siya, pero lahat ng mga taong pwede niyang mapagbigyan ng energy ay sinisingit niya tayo. Kaya nga I'm so grateful na nagbigay siya ng time sa atin. So unahin na natin si Miss Cha dahil siya ang katulad namin na naka-open ng video. So Miss Cha, do you want to honor Miss Jo? Our new team member po si Miss Cha. So you can use the words I honor you for, or the greatness I see in you is Miss Jo is ito. And then after that, you can share ano yung pinaka nagustuhan mo sa shinare ni Miss Jo. Go, Miss Cha.
Miss Jo, thank you so much for spending your time with us and also sharing your very fantabulous energy. So actually dito, what I really want to honor you, Miss Jo, is yung realization ba na sinare mo sa amin on the very first thing that we have to do to for us to be able to achieve our goals is really the personal development or the self growth na kailangan muna namin i-achieve para kasi through that lahat talaga is possible to achieve. Yun po. Thank you so much.
Thank you. I receive.
Thank you so much, Miss Cha. Yung kahit na naka-close ang video nyo, or tayong dalawa, Miss Cha, let's give a giving clap to Miss Jo. Ganito yung giving clap, oh. Yan. So, Miss Jo, you may receive it, di ba? Oh, yan. So, let's give all the blessings so that she can inspire more people pa. So, mga 1 to 2 honoring pa. So, gusto ko naman yung mga hindi pa nagsalita. Our angel who's supporting our team, Teacher Melody. Teacher Melody, pwede mo pang i-honor si Miss Jo and then ano yung pinaka nagustuhan mo sa sharing niya today?
Good afternoon po. I honor you, Ma'am Jo, dahil nakita ko po, Ma'am, na hindi po kayo tumitigil para makakuha po ng mga new learning na para po mag-growth po sa business, sa personality po ninyo, tsaka yung ang ganda po ng mga na-share nyo, Ma'am, para ma-develop pa po namin yung sarili namin. Ano ba yung mga gusto pa namin mangyari sa buhay namin at ma-realize namin ano pa yung mga dapat namin gawin. So, I honor you, Ma'am, dahil sa napakagandang learning na nakuha po namin ngayong araw. Thank you po, Ma'am.
Thank you.
Let's
I
give
receive it.
Yes, thank you, Melody. Let's give a giving clap again to Miss Jo so that she can receive. So last honoring before ako, gusto ko naman si Sir Roel from Bataan. So kahit na challenging internet, nakakapit until this. Sir.
Hello po, thank you po sa sharing. Actually, malakas yung ulan dito na sa northern part ako ng Luzon. And ayun, actually, natatawa ako kasi nakarelate ako sa mga pinagkasabi ni Ma'am. Tapos, talagang, lahat po lahat po talagang natatawa kasi parang, ayun, kaninang maga, kasi from night shift po ako, ganyan, tapos, basta nakaka-inspire po kayo tapos parang lagi lang masaya, napaka-energetic, something na dapat talaga na gawin natin especially sa sales kasi nga para mag-convert. At the same time yung sa family kailangan yung kumbaga parang mas sa akin yung nag-excuse parang kung sa client yung energy is ganito, example 10/10, pag sa family din, dapat hindi nauubos siya. Kasi mas importante sila, yung mga ganong bagay po, nakaka-inspire po yung mga ganon na nadadala nyo lagi. Kumbaga yun po yung na-impart niyo sa akin. And napaka-thankful po kasi, talaga, nakaka-surprise lang na nakaka-relate ako sa mga pinagsasabi niyo po. And we're rooting for you po.
Thank you.
Salamat.
Thank you, Sir Roel. Let's clap again. Give a giving clap to Miss Jo. Yan. So ako naman, Miss Jo, I really want to honor you first for immediately saying yes to support me, di ba? To support our team, to share kung ano man yung mga experiences mo, yung mga natutunan mo in life. Kasi yun naman yung bagay na no one can take away from you. We have each other's story to share, story to tell. Kaya we're all unique and pinaka natutuwa ako is yung energy mo na lagi mong sinishare sa other people kahit na hindi tayo nag-uusap, yung the way you post pa lang sa social media, tumatago sa cellphone ko. And every day, kahit na may mga challenges na along the way, naiiyak na naman tayo. Yung mga challenges along the way, di ba? Yung mga messages mo, yung mga positive affirmations. Alam ko rin naman, merong mga piniface ka rin ng mga challenges in life. Pero nandyan ka pa rin lagi to give out energy, to connect with all of us genuinely. Even if yung pagko-comment, isa-isahin mo kami mag-comment ng thank you sa'yo, ganyan. It really gives us yung na I'm worthy. Na kasi nireplyan mo ko lahat, yung mga ganon. Kaya continue being a vessel of hope, a ball of energy, and yung having a genuine heart, a big heart to help a lot of people because you're a blessing. Because you're blessed because you're also a blessing to all of us. Maraming salamat sa time na binigay mo sa amin, sa energy. We really appreciate you. If you need support from all of us, di ba? Manood ng mga at mag-share ng mga fantabulous videos, di ba?
Yes,
Mga
please.
events mo, di ba? Para mas marami pa tayong matulungan. Nandito ang kaming lahat para masuportahan ka. Ayan. So, yan sabi nga ni Miss Irene, thank you so much to our beautiful speaker, di ba? Inside and out. Yan. So, Miss Jo, maraming salamat
Thank
from
you,
me
guys.
and our
Very
Team
sweet.
Verge. And also, thank you for allowing us to record para lahat po ng mga kasamahan namin na hindi po nakakonect ngayon is mabalikan nila at makapick up rin po ng message na nababagay po sa current situation nila ngayon. Yun.
Yes.
So, maraming
Thank you
salamat.
so
Miss Jo.
much. My honor. Thank you for having me, guys. God bless you all. Stay safe.